Hello and welcome to the Indicator Warehouse. In today's video, we're going to be going over some of the action with the Raptor trading system for the YM1214 contract, and today's date is October 30th, 2014. So before we get started, let's discuss the rules real quick. And what we've got here is obviously very clear just by looking at our IW mean Renko bars. Very clear we've got an uptrending morning right here. The next thing that we're going to need to take a look at is we want to look at the bar coloring that's in place, which right here for longs we've got blue. Now the bar color is actually driven by a 6-tick mean Renko bar, even though we're using an 8-tick mean bar right here for this particular chart. Alright, so the next item we want to focus on real quick down below that is we want to take a look at our Raptor band. And again, what we've done here is we're referencing a 12-tick mean Renko bar. Even though this is an 8-tick mean Renko bar chart, you're actually seeing where price would be for the longer term with the Raptor band because we use a 12-tick mean Renko bar. Right below that, you're going to notice this nice single blue filter that we have right here. And once again, we're referencing a 12-tick mean Renko bar, which is going to help give us an overall better idea of what's going on with the bigger picture, in this case, with the Dow. All right, let's go ahead and get started here. We have our East Coast open here at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Now, we don't have any signals to respond to here, but if we wait just about a minute and a half, you're going to notice we get a buy warning dot, we get a long entry triangle, and then we get our go-ahead right here with our buy entry hash mark at 16,952. So first trade of the day, this would have taken us all the way up this entire trend until my ATR stop, which is a part of the Trailblazer over here on my left, would have taken me out. Now, that's given, of course, you're using 2 or more contracts to trade. We get yet another entry here. We get yet another entry at this point right here, and yet another entry here. Even our last entry for the day that Raptor signals us to go long on, even with this particular trade right here, looks like we get about 17, 18 ticks out of it. So I get the question all the time, what do I do as far as profit targets? Well, you need to do what you are comfortable with doing, but a suggestion that I like to make is, let's say we're doing 3 lots. Let's go up here to our Trailblazer and I'll show you how to adjust this. Maybe choose 10 ticks for your first contract, 20 ticks for your second, and then leave number 3 as your runner. And of course, if you want to do more than that, maybe 2, 2, and then 1 as a runner, that's entirely up to you. So before we move on here with some of the other trades that have presented themselves, let's go ahead real quick. We'll take a look at the Trailblazer. As I mentioned, I'm using the ATR stop, but with the Trailblazer, we've got over 9 different stop types. All these stops are adjustable and all these stops are automated. So I just wanted to point that out real quick. And the other thing that I want to show you guys is we do have the same functionality that we have with NinjaTrader, although unlike an ATM strategy, which you have to program the movement of the stop in there, the stops actually follow the little blue dots. And like in this case, it's an ATR. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at another stop. Why don't we look at parabolic SAR? That's what parabolic SAR would look like. And in this case, the stop, like I said, would just trail down with each of these dots until it was actually taken out. All right, let me get back to the ATR here. And moving right along. You're going to notice we do get this counter trend short signal here. However, we're going to pass on that as we've got a yellow entry bar right here. The trade does go our way, but we don't even have a pattern to go off on this, so I'm not interested in that trade right there. Moving along, I get yet another short signal right here. I've got a blue filter, which is telling me that we're still in a uptrend. And the other thing telling me that we're in an uptrend is we've got the soft edge of the band on top of the hard edge right here. For any of our long trades, even what we looked at back here, We want that soft edge on top of the hard edge. We do get our next signal right here. Everything lines up exactly as it's supposed to. Nice blue bar, signals are in place, nice blue filter. For this trade, I would have gotten my 10 and 20 tick targets. However, it looks like number 3 would have been maybe plus 1 or 2 ticks. So the market's going to move the way the market's going to move. And you know what? 2 winners and 1 break even plus a couple of ticks, I can live with that. You're going to see we get yet another short signal right here. Well, we've got a blue bar, and there's no way I'm going to enter on that. Now, I get my next entry right over here at this point. Of course, we've noticed that the market was moving ever so slowly to the upside. Kind of some sideways action going on right here. So the hash marks, those are actually the suggested entries. For me personally, you know what? I might want to take this a few ticks above my ATR here just to make sure it means business. Irregardless whether I took the signal here or whether I took it a little bit later, I would have been good to go. And once again, I would have caught this uptrend all the way up to the top. Let's take a look at this bar here and see if the stop would have tagged me out. It may have. It may have. Let's take a look. Oh, I'm going to have to eat my own words. I would have had a loser there. I would have been taken out by 1 tick, and then it would have continued back up. But as DTS goes, we've done the same thing with Raptor. We've designed it to produce multiple signals throughout the day trading day. So once again, I get another opportunity to enter here. Although I take a little bit of heat, the trade starts to go my way. And once again, I get yet another entry here and another entry here. So I can either choose to enter at a later time. I did get taken out on this trade here. It happens. That's the business. But getting in on these other opportunities and then being able to take advantage of the automated stops and ride that trade, that's what's going to give you your bigger and better days. Well, all right. I hope you guys found this video to be helpful and informative. If you have any questions regarding Raptor trading system, please feel free to reach out to me at ray@indicatorwarehouse.com. Thanks and have a great day.